Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel and today I'm back with my first video of 2019, which of course is my 2019 goals / New Year's resolutions. I think I've done a video like this for the past like 2 or 3 years. This might be my 3rd one or 4th one, I don't really know. But I really like filming these videos because I feel like telling you guys my goals and my resolutions means that I'm more likely to do them. Also, sorry about the lighting situation at the back and sorry if you can hear the fan. It's summer here in Australia and filming without a fan on just isn't gonna happen. But I have my goals written down in my new little bullet journal. Guys, I have a new bullet journal, really exciting stuff. If you want to see more about it, let me know. But I have 9 main goals for this year and some of them kind of have a few little branches off, but we'll get into it. I would also love to make a video talking about how to achieve your New Year's resolutions because I feel like you either love resolutions or you hate them, and a lot of people either stick to them or they really don't and they lose them after a few days. So if you want to see a video on how I achieve mine or like my tips to achieving yours, I would love to film that video for you because I feel like creating goals for yourself is so awesome and it doesn't have to be in the new year, but I'm rambling now. Let's get into what I have chosen for my goals of 2019. My first one is a little bit different to anything I've ever done before, but basically I've decided that each year I would love to pick 1 or 2 or 3 characteristics or things that I would like to work on in my own personality or in my own character and just become better at those things, work towards being a better person basically. So my 3 characteristics that I want to work on in 2019 are humility, kindness, and integrity. They're all things that I would love to be better at and I don't think I'm the best at the moment. And I think it's so good to always be bettering yourself, and I feel like writing them down and telling yourself specifically that you want to focus on these things really helps you achieve that. And I also have Bible verses that go along with these words. So for humility, I have Luke 14:10. For kindness, I have Galatians 5:25, which is like all the fruits of the spirit, but I specifically want to focus on kindness. And for integrity, I have 1 Chronicles 29:17. So if you want to check out those verses, I would really recommend it. They're kind of like my motivation or inspiration, I guess, for achieving these characteristics, but let's move on to the next one. My second resolution / goal is another Christian or spiritual one, and it is just to gain a deeper understanding of the Holy Spirit. This is kind of a very personal one that I don't think many people would have on their list, but it's something on my list, so I wanted to share it. But I feel like the Holy Spirit and understanding the Holy Spirit is kind of neglected when compared to the Father and the Son. So it's something that I really want to work towards this year. Kind of random, but it's on my list, so I'm telling you about it. The third one is I want to read at least 5 Christian books. I really enjoy reading, but I really don't make time for it. So I'm gonna try and do that, and Christian books are my favorite. I do like non-Christian books as well, but I really enjoy Christian books a lot, and I feel like I learned so much through them. If you guys are Christian and you want to work on your faith, read books. It will change your life. If I remember, I will try and leave a couple that I really like in the description box. If you guys do want to start reading any, there are some incredible ones out there. So I'll leave a list to a few of the ones that I've read and have like changed my life. Number 4 is like a financial goal. So last year I created a savings goal. I told myself that I wanted to save X amount of money and I doubled it, which was insane to me because I really wasn't expecting that. I feel like it's a lot more achievable and a lot more motivating to give yourself a specific amount to save for rather than just say, I want to save my money better. If you actually want to work towards something, give yourself something specific to work towards. So give yourself an amount that you want to save or a percentage that you want to save or something like that. So for me, I've written down what I want to save this year. I have upped it from last year and we'll see if I can achieve it, but I won't go into that because it's kind of personal. But I really recommend creating savings goals. They are great. Number 5 is I want to rest more. If you guys know me, you know that I don't like to sit down. I don't like to watch movies. I don't like to watch TV shows. I don't sit down on the couch very often at all. I am a very busy person. I'm a very stressed person, a very anxious person, and sitting down makes me stressed because I feel like there's always too much to do because I always have a to-do list with about 100 billion things on it. So this year I want to learn to rest better. I feel like over the past 2 years I've gotten better at this, but I'm still far from perfect. So obviously I feel like resting more is not very specific and it's kind of hard to achieve when you don't make it specific. So I've kind of branched off into 3 miniature goals to help me achieve this main goal. So the first one is I want to put my phone on the other side of the room when I go to sleep or use an alarm clock so that I'm not on my phone before or after bed, which kind of goes into the second one, which is I don't want to use my phone 30 minutes before I go to bed or after I wake up. So it just means I'm not starting my day on my phone and not ending my day on my phone. I want to read kind of in the mornings and the afternoons if I have the chance, rather than being on my phone, because right now it's a really bad habit of mine. And I kind of mentioned this one, but my third one is I want to read before bed. So rather than being on my phone, I want to read before bed. And that also forces me to incorporate more books in. Like I said earlier, I love reading, but I don't really make the time for it. So this is forcing myself to make the time for it, because I'll be doing it every single day. Number 6 is travel. Now when I say this, I'm going to be realistic with myself, because I am not in the position to be able to go to London or Hawaii or the Bahamas or something crazy like that. It's just not realistic for me right now. I may have the money for it, but I do not have the time. I am a full-time uni student, basically a full-time YouTuber, and I also work like 20 to 30 hours a week. So it's just not physically possible for me at the moment. However, in 2018, Giorgio and I started going on content trips, which is just a few days away where we just focus on content and we just rent out an Airbnb, we take photos, we film videos, and it's honestly a great time. So I want to do a lot more of those if possible in 2019, at least a few of them. And even just travel around our own state. There are so many beautiful places so close to home, you just have to look for them. They may be a couple of hours away, and Airbnbs are not that expensive. So I'd really recommend you guys to start traveling your own state or your own country, because it's honestly beautiful. And also in the travel category, I really want to go to Melbourne. If you guys don't know, one of my best YouTube friends, Amy, the Authentically Amy, lives in Melbourne, and we've never been able to visit her before. So I really want to do that this year. I would really like to do it multiple times, but we'll see how we go. I also grew up in Melbourne, so it would be really cool to go back there, because I literally haven't been back there since I moved 10 years ago. So number 7 is health. In 2017, I started going to the gym, and really consistently too, and I am loving it. I've been going like 4 to 5 days a week, and I just really enjoy it. Personally, I haven't actually seen many, if any, physical changes, but I have seen so many changes in my motivation, in my productivity, in my mental health, and I want to continue that. So part of that is to continue consistent exercise, whether that's at home, whether that's at the gym, whether that's going for a walk. Those sort of things are just so good for your mental and physical well-being. So I really want to continue that. And also this year, I really started feeding myself good food. I started cooking with a lot more fresh ingredients and kind of just being aware of what my body wants and what it needs, and just, yeah, feeding myself good food. So I really want to continue that as well. And my 8th resolution is all about YouTube. So I have 2 mini goals within this one. And the first one is to create a schedule and stick to it. As you guys know, I'm currently in RC Summer, and RC Summer just doesn't have a schedule, because I just do whatever I want in RC Summer. But once that is over, I really do want to choose a schedule and stick to it. I don't know exactly what that's going to be yet. Last year I was trying to post 3 days a week, and it was mostly fine. But also in 2017, I really upped my editing, and the editing that I do now compared to what I did a year ago is completely different and takes probably 10 times as long. So trying to upload 3 times a week and still produce quality content, I'm not sure if that's realistic or not. I genuinely just don't know, especially with working in uni and all those sort of things. So I haven't decided what the schedule will be, but that is a goal of mine. And the second one is only post content that I'm proud of. Again, I've been working really hard on editing and just what I'm filming, and trying to film videos that are actually good quality and things that I would really love to watch, rather than just posting content for the sake of getting my Tuesday upload or for getting things out there so people don't complain about not uploading. I just want to be proud of what I'm producing, so we'll see how that goes. And number 9 is kind of random, but it is to complete my Polaroid wall and continue using disposable cameras. So if you guys don't know, on this wall right here, which you can't see, I have a Polaroid wall which has 3 years worth of Polaroids on there. I definitely could have had more on there if I'd remembered, but Polaroids are just something you forget a lot of the time. But I want to finish that whole wall this year. We'll see if I can do that, but I just think that would be a really fun goal to achieve. And in 2018, I also started using disposable cameras, and they're just cheap ones that you buy from Kmart and you send away once you've finished it, and you get the photos back and you have no idea what they're gonna look like, and it's just a lot of fun. I actually created an album with all my disposable camera photos in there, so it's just a lot of fun, and I want to keep doing that because I love these photos. So maybe I can try and fill up this album, but we'll see how we go. Photos are one of my favorite things in the world. I just love having a physical memory in my hands. It's just so different from having a photo on your phone or just remembering it in your head. But those are all of my resolutions for 2019. We will see if I can achieve them. I really hope that I can. I'm so excited to see what 2019 has in store. At this point in time, I have no idea really what's gonna happen, and I don't really have any big plans, surprisingly. I feel like last year I had a lot of big plans, and 2020 I have some big plans, but 2019 I have no clue, so we'll see what happens. And I'm so excited to bring you guys along the journey with me. So if you do want to keep up with me, make sure you click the subscribe button below and also turn on the post notifications so that you can be notified every time I upload a new video. But other than that, I guess I'll see you guys in my next video very soon. Goodbye.
I just had to let you know you're mine.